Hello and welcome in and or welcome back to my channel, The Mystic Garden Tarot. As always, I'm going to ask that you please only take what resonates for you here today and leave the rest for someone else, okay? And flip and switch the roles as you need to best fit your situation. And of course, if this resonates with you and you would like to see more, go ahead and give this a like and subscribe so that you always can get these readings in real time as they come out. Okay, so whoever this message is for, we have box. You will receive a gift, right? But I'm reading that differently today. For some of you, you could be receiving a gift soon, okay? Or you most recently did, but I feel like this gift is more so something internal. And maybe it feels like it was something that was recently given to you because you didn't always have access to it. And at some point, God gifted you access to it, if that makes sense, okay? Because right after this card, we have career and purse, which says, pay attention to your finances. A gift that you have been given by God, okay, is bringing something to you as it relates to career and finances, okay? God could be getting ready to bless you with a very high-paying position, a promotion for some of you. Okay, we have door here. Opportunities are waiting for you. So this gift is definitely opening doors for you. Okay. This could be happening after a time where someone in your life has been undependable or, insincere. This could be involving finances as well, okay? I could be speaking to someone here who financially, maybe you have been doing something all on your own, okay? And with this feather card saying that someone you know is undependable and insincere, okay, you could have been doing something all on your own as it relates to like paying for something or putting in majority of the work in a situation. And that is why this blessing coming into you is so important, okay? And so big, because now after having a season where you were dealing with undependable, insincere people, you're being rewarded for everything that you had to put up with, okay? The next card here is 4-leaf clover. Great and or good fortune. So everything that you've had to put up with as it relates to maybe not being able to depend on people in the past, that's getting ready to be a thing of the past truly for you. Okay, we have boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. Especially if this has to do with a spiritual gift, okay? This could be something where you are required to practice it. You are required to work with it for a certain amount of time before you can comfortably, put yourself out there and make a career of it. So this could be a message from God and from your spirit guides that now is the time for you to really put in the work, put in the effort. If this is something you feel you're not comfortable with making a career out of now, I would suggest practicing your gifts or working with your gifts, practicing your craft, okay? Because something is coming in so quickly, you will not have time to really think if you are ready, okay? What else do we have? with mountain, major challenge to overcome. And for some of you, that could be something that's very challenging, right? You could struggle with procrastination. You could struggle with like getting certain types of tasks done. Okay, someone could have ADHD as well. And, you know, now is the time to do what you need to do for your mind, your body, your soul, to be able to get these things done. Okay. We have Jug, like lighthearted, carefree time. Maybe something is a challenge. Okay. Because you're not being carefree about it. Maybe this is something that calls for you to not care about how you look, sound, or like, you know, how you feel about the work that you're producing. Just put it out there. That's what I'm hearing. So I could be talking to someone here who your gifts have to do with, like, it could be what I'm doing now, or it could have something to do with, you know, using your hands. It could be painting. It could be writing poetry. And you could be someone who you look back at your stuff a lot and you're like, I don't know if this, you know, I don't know if people are going to like this. I don't know if I like this enough for other people to see it. Just go for it. Just do it. Don't wait. Go for it. Bottom of the deck here, we have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So yeah, just like it was confirmed earlier, you know, especially as it relates to the people in your inner circle, whatever you were dealing with here, where you couldn't depend on people, you couldn't trust people, whatever it is, like, that's over with. That is over with. The storm has cleared and the rainbow is showing. Okay. Let's see. Something to be significant about the month of June. Okay. You could be a Gemini. You could be a Cancer, I believe. There could be something about those seasons. Something about spring, summer. You predicted something. So this gift I'm speaking of could quite literally be psychic abilities. This is the I card. It says psychic ability, trust your intuition. You could need to trust your intuition as it relates to a Gemini or a Cancer. Okay. Or you are a Gemini or a Cancer. Then we have Spear here, which I'm going to ask for clarification. It says heartache over what you no longer have. Clarify that, please. Maybe you saw something coming. Okay. Having to do with June. Teapot. Deep friendship. What? Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, so you could be at this time, whoever I'm speaking to, you could be mourning the loss of someone of the same sex as you. Like a feminine, there could be heartache over no longer having a friend in your life. If this person hasn't passed on, then this is someone that you just don't communicate with. But I'm strongly picking up on this person being in heaven. This June card has an angel on it who is reaching down from the heavens. Okay, there could be a Gemini or a Cancer that's no longer in your life here, and you predicted this happening. Okay, this could have been the start of something. This could have been when you realized that this gift was given to you. Okay, realizing you had this gift here when you predicted no longer having someone in your life, a close friend or loved one. We have Lion, time to act. Yeah. Strongly I feel like it's time for you to get serious about this gift. We have April coming out as well. All right, if you take action now, I'm hearing by April something could fully take off. I think I'm going to move to tarot. Yeah, see, no cards are even coming out of this deck anymore. It's kind of creepy. Okay. So the time is now. You know for sure that you are gifted, and you could be thinking back on a situation that you knew was going to happen. And you're just really realizing like, okay, I can do this. I have to do this. And I really do think, you know, you're being pushed to make a career out of this gift that you have. Moving to tarot. Ace of Swords. All right. Yeah, I really do feel like I'm speaking to a truth teller, to a psychic, to, like, you could be the type of person who, even in conversation, like, someone could leave details out about something and you could, like, speak back to them the truth that they didn't tell you, if that makes sense. Someone is that on it, that on point. Like, you don't even have to be told things. You can read things on people, and even when you can't, you just say things that are true. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Like, and you could have always been that way, and maybe you just didn't think anything of it. Yeah, Hierophant. You are a truth teller and you are a teacher. Okay? You're a guide in training. You are in line to become a spirit guide when you cross over. I don't make the rules. That's just what I'm getting here. And it was destined to be that way. So this gift that you have was always meant to be something that you took further. You were given this to ensure, and I'm speaking straight from the spirit right now, okay? You were given this gift to ensure that you, on your journey, not only do you teach those, okay, what God wants them to know. You guide people where they are supposed to go. And in doing all of that, you have nothing to worry about as it relates to finances, where you're living. It's like you going forward and doing this is ensuring that you are always provided for. Wow. So it should come to you as no surprise that the next card out is the Six of Pentacles. And this card literally shows two hands, right? One hand is pouring pentacles into the other. You will always be provided for because you are doing God's work. Come on, what else? Dang. Nothing wants to come out. Shall we switch? Okay. The Empress. You are showing up as an Empress and the Hierophant, okay? You are, okay, so I'm speaking to a divine feminine, man or woman, okay? You are showing up as divine feminine. That's interesting. Hold on before I speak. Okay. I feel like there's somebody in your energy here who knows of this, right? Knows of what we are talking about here. And they're showing up as someone in the Ace of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse. Okay, I feel like someone's upset here because of this path that you're on. And they're upset because there's something going on currently that they don't want to end. Okay, this is something that doesn't benefit you. I feel like this has something to do with that feather card. What does it say? Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I feel like it has to do with that. Like this could be an insincere individual around you who, now that you're stepping into this path, they're like, man, I didn't want this to happen. You know, I didn't want my situation to end here. And it's probably ending because you're telling the truth about this person. And the truth that you're telling is about to get them in trouble in some sort of way. Someone could also be very upset because you have this Lover's Nine of Cups energy coming into you. Okay, maybe this happens through you pursuing this. Through you, you know, doing what you're being told to do. You've got this loving energy that comes into you. Something that you've been wishing for. Something you've been waiting on. And someone is like super upset about it. Yeah. The Hanged Man. Clarify the Hanged Man. Somebody felt like all right, I'm just going to say this because what I'm picking up on here is there's something very significant about your romantic life or you having a partner and what that does for you on your journey. Let me clarify, you having the right partner, what that does for you on your journey, you being with your divine counterpart. It's like someone knows that is an important detail as it relates to your path. I hope I'm making sense because sometimes I talk and I ramble as these things literally come from literally the spiritual realm. Sometimes I don't know what I be saying, so work with me here. Okay, I feel like somebody knows that it's very important for you to be with your divine counterpart pursuing this path because there's something about that makes everything really fall into place, right? Okay, someone thought that they could make you a sacrifice if they kept you in the Five of Cups in reverse. It's like if someone could cause turmoil for you, cause a lot of grief, and make you this sacrifice, what did they think was going to happen? I know what it is. I just want to I want to see if it comes out. They knew that if they could get this to happen, it would put them in the Nine of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I truly feel like whoever this is, either they were told by someone or like they just had it in their mind that they would receive some sort of reward for making you their sacrifice. And now that it's not happening, this person wants forgiveness, okay? This is someone who has some strange resentment towards you. There's someone defending you against this person. And I keep wanting to look back at the Lovers card. Okay, Seven of Cups. Now I'm also kind of feeling like this person wants you to believe, okay, because I do feel like this person made it weird. Whoever this is in your life, they felt like keeping you hurt or hurting you in some sort of way was like their free ticket or something. And now they want you to think that their defensiveness was an illusion. That's how I feel. That's what I feel this is saying. But someone was defensive with you, or what am I looking for? What is the word? I think that's what it is. Defensive. Someone was defensive with you. Also, someone could have been very controlling, and they want you to think that that's not true. Like, I wasn't trying to control something. I wasn't trying to manipulate this. Like, you know, that's not real. You know, you're seeing things. That's what somebody wants you to think. And I highly, strongly feel like this person had something to do with the loss that you suffered, that ultimately proved to you that you had a gift, okay? This friendship or connection you had with someone who was the same, who is the same sex as you. This could be like a best friend. It could be a relative. This connection you had with this person that you suffered a loss with, whether like there was a fallout or this person passed on, I feel like it was manipulated. And I feel like you picked up on it before it even happened, right? And now someone wants you to believe, like they want you to think that everything you know is part of your imagination. Because it didn't work. What they tried to do to you did not work. And now you're getting ready to literally make your gift a career. Queen of Cups or what? Could be a Queen of Cups, but Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're very defensive with this person now. So the tables have turned. Like you're cutthroat with this individual. I'm sensing this is someone you don't want to talk to. Because you know they played a hand in trying to stop you from going down the right path. Yep. Page of Cups in reverse. I'm telling you, this person wants you to think that you aren't in tune with your intuition. They want you to Also, I feel like they want you to be viewed as like emotionally immature, or something about you is childish. Like, I'm picking up on, like, you know, when a little kid comes up to you and says they want to be, like, let's just say someone's like, a little kid is like, I want to be an astronaut. Like, some people might look at that and be like, sure, kid, like, everybody wanted to be an astronaut when they were your age, you know? And that's what this person is giving me. But they're doing this to like a full grown adult who knows what they want to go after, they're passionate about it, and they know they have a gift. Like, this person's just being rude. But truly, I feel like they want you to think that you're not intuitive, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Two of Cups, clarify the Two of Cups. Interesting. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they don't want you to be with your person, okay? There's something about your connection here. They don't want you to have a stable foundation, okay? Justice card on the bottom of the deck. Wow, Emperor behind that, and the Page of Swords. So your divine counterpart could be coming to you with some sort of information, okay? Having to do with this individual and the things that they have done. So this could be someone that you know, or this could be someone that your person knows. Or you both know this person, and let's just say, like, if y'all were both in the dark about this person's ways, what I'm picking up on is maybe one of you, and I'm picking up on the Emperor here, being in the dark about this person just because you're showing up as a psychic. And so I feel like you knew about this person, okay, which is why you are so cutthroat with them. But maybe your person, something wasn't clicking for them. With this Justice card, the Emperor and Page of Swords, I feel like justice in this situation is some sort of news coming to or from an Emperor about this person. Okay, so the truth about this person is coming out, and there's nothing they can do about it. Can we get an outcome? Overall outcome to close this out. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever this communication is that is coming from this Emperor, it has to do with an opportunity. And it's leaving this other person, this third party here, in the Ten of Swords. Whatever this offer is that you're getting ready to get, it is the offer that they were trying to keep from you so that you wouldn't feel like, well, I'm getting like someone just wants you to be wrong, okay? And you could know who you're supposed to be with, what your journey is, your life mission is, and someone just wants you to be wrong, okay? And there's heavy manipulation here involving your person, and I feel like your person here is waking up. But flip it if it's the other way around. Like, you could be getting information, finding out who this person is, and it's like everything makes sense now. But either way, whatever is coming out here about this third party and what they have done to get in the way of you and your foundation with your counterpart, I feel like this whole situation coming to pass in the way that you've seen it, this could be what lands you this career opportunity. So I don't know, someone might need to start, especially if you are a psychic, you might need to just start telling your story. Okay, it could get you very far. So I think I'm going to cut this one here because we are just short of 30 minutes here. I hope this resonated for someone out there. All my mystics, all my psychics out there, look, keep doing your thing. Don't let anybody tell you you're crazy or you don't know what you're talking about or you're delusional, okay? Sometimes things that you're picking up on could take 2 years. They could take 2 days, 2 months, 2 weeks. You just never know. And so I would really love it if we stopped calling intuitives crazy. Okay, sometimes you got to give things time. And I had to learn that on my journey, watching other intuitives, and expecting the things that they said to happen overnight. That's just not how it goes. So keep going. Know that you do have support here in this community. And yeah, I will talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.